Dude, summer break starts tomorrow! It's time to meet some cuties at the beach! Come on, this involves you too, you know? Who knows what might happen for you during summer break? Keep that attitude up and you're gonna miss all those opportunities to meet someone. Please, take your seats. Solve et coagula. Your regular teacher has fallen ill, so I'll be substituting today. Summer vacation begins tomorrow. That's what happens when you let yourself get careless, hee hee hee. Today, I'll give an introductory lesson on alchemy, a branch of magic focused on attaining wealth. Do you like money? Of course you do. Who among us doesn't? It's human nature to want what one doesn't have. There's no escaping it. Long before the days of King Midas, humans sought a way to create gold from base elements. It wasn't their dream to gain gold like King Midas by touching things. Rather, they conceived of converting cheap metals such as iron or copper into precious gold. That is alchemy. Whatever their incentive for creating the science, it's certain that alchemy has significantly influenced history. The concept of alchemy originated in Greek philosophy. Around 500 AD, it was further developed in Arabia, which became the center of alchemical studies. The science later gained popularity in Europe as well. An interesting, little-known branch of alchemy was created in China called Rentan Jutsu. This form of alchemy seeks to make an elixir of immortality instead of a magic recipe for gold. Either way, the most important substance in the practice of alchemy is mercury or quicksilver. It was thought that mercury could be used to create the Philosopher's Stone, which would in turn generate gold. Alchemists performed endless research using various kinds of equipment and experimental methods. Today, people believe that if not for the alchemist's trial and error, there would be no chemistry as we know it. But there's no indication that a Philosopher's Stone was ever actually made. In a way, it's one of the greatest tragedies of world history. Now, alchemy has also influenced human psychology. Carl Jung, among others, thought that the creation of the Philosopher's Stone is related to the human mind. Jung,
I actually have no idea how that's pronounced because I've only seen it written.
Believed that the process of psychotherapy is similar to the way a Philosopher's Stone would work. In conclusion, I think it's a shame to give up on alchemy when we've come so far. It's better for young adults to strive for unusual goals that they might lead more exciting lives. After all, from a perspective of ancient peoples, modern science may as well be magic or alchemy. If you work very hard, you might be able to discover your own form of magic. But I think that will do for today. Enjoy your summer.
Shiomi-san. Miss Kano called and stopped you.
About the club. Do you know about the fellowship we'll be doing at another school? You'll all get to play tennis at a school in the countryside. Imagine that fresh air. And at night, there'll be delicious food in the hot springs. Doesn't that just sound wonderful? In 2 days from now, you'll practice here for a week, then leave for the other school. Don't forget, okay?
It seems that the club will be meeting at school 2 days from now. Summer break begins tomorrow. Yokokan High School, Home Economics Room.
I'm thinking about making rice balls again today. This is the only thing I can make myself, so I want to master making them. What are you going to make, Katone-chan?
You decide to make chocolate truffles. They came out pretty well. Obtain chocolate truffle. Fuka is standing and doing nothing at a desk farther away from you.
The rice, it's all soggy.
The rice cooker that Fuka is holding is filled to the brim with rice. But the consistency of the rice is more like porridge.
Did I put too much water in? I just tried to make rice, and I ruined it all. What a waste. Seriously, I'm hopeless at everything. But... thanks.
Fuka smiled slightly.
But what should I do with this? It's so much rice. It would be such a shame to waste it all. Oh, that's right. It doesn't have to be made into rice balls. I hadn't even thought of that.
Fuka seems relieved.
Oh, you're right. We should just have rice porridge. I have a lot of pickled plums. Here you go. This is your share, Katone-chan. Thanks for the food. This is good rice porridge. Thank you, Katone-chan.
Fuka is laughing cheerily. You feel like you've grown closer to Fuka.
I didn't know that the amount of water you use would change things this much. Oh, I should write that down somewhere. Let's see. Pay attention to the amount of water to use when cooking rice.
Fuka is eagerly taking notes. You clean up the room together and headed back to the dorm. Tatsumi Port Island back alley. 3 figures enter.
Good evening. I'm glad to see that you're well.
Here's the pills.
Incidentally, I see that they've again added a new ally to their ranks. Well, I suppose it's more of a pet than an ally.
Makes no difference to me.
I'm here!
It seems that what you told us before about their intentions was true. How lamentable. Now we have no choice but to intervene. It is up to each individual how he will use the strength granted him. But to erase the Dark Hour would be denying the very power they possess. We cannot tolerate that.
Do whatever you want. Hold it! What are you gonna do? I know they asked you to come back. You're starting to piss me off. They're going down, you hear me? And if you're on their side, then you're going down too. Like I said before, it doesn't concern me.
Hello. My name is Kanemata. I'll be staying here for a while. I'll try to stay out of everyone's way, so don't mind me.
So we can't start a social link until he actually joins us. But, so we're fine. It looks like Fuka's room.
I wonder if I should have gone for the one-piece suit instead. These halter-top bikinis look almost like underwear. It feels weird to have my belly button exposed.
Fuka is posing bashfully in front of the mirror.
Now that I think about it, this is my first time choosing my own swimsuit. But there wasn't much of a selection with the one-piece ones. I wonder if I should ask Yukari-chan for one last opinion. Although, I don't really exercise, so I probably wouldn't look very good standing next to her. Our leader is so slim and fit, too. Am I really the same age as those two? Oh, right! I have just the thing!
Fuka opened a package in the corner of her room.
The low-frequency waist slimmer pad I bought from Tanaka's show. It said online it was very effective for its price, so if it helps even a little before we leave... Now, let's see. How do I turn this on? Oh no! This... Oh! it tickles! Oh! What am I gonna do?
Fuka is giggling and rolling around the room with the belt still on.
Oh, why won't it come off? Oh, no!
Yamagishi, may I bother you for a second?
Oh, it's Mitsuru-senpai. Oh, I have to answer the door. Yes, I'm coming.
Oh, did I disturb you?
No, not at all. No, not at all.
It's not that important. Never mind. Just carry on.
Oh, senpai. Is this what it means to train your abs? Oh, someone help.
Alright then. Summer vacation begins today. No, there's no... first of all, I'm about to level up with him. Secondly, you don't need to really hang out with him that much. His social link levels up so fast because there are so many opportunities. And I will... I'll go see a movie with her to get those last points up. With her. So that'll be the week after next week. All right. So before we do this, we have to... Well, our academics has to be smart, at least.
Your eyes are so clear. Your soul must be burning brightly.
The young man must be intrigued by you because of your impressive academics.
The me that I see reflected in your eyes and the real me, if there is such a thing, how far apart are they? That works.
The thin young man seems happy for some reason.
Your words are very beautiful. If I had something to write with, I'd write them down. I have a fountain pen. It uses red ink, blood red. My pen is my supporter, my spokesman, and my friend. However, it seems to have disappeared. Without it, my screams are silenced.
The young man seems sad. Apparently his fountain pen is missing. So, once Koromaru joins up, we can get that pen from him. So that'll be like the end of this week, I think? Or, I don't know.
Where have you been?
Hanging out with old people? The special training for tennis begins today. You better get going. Gekukan High School Field. You trained all day in preparation for the fellowship on August 1st.
Keep your eye on the ball. Come on, I don't see those legs moving. Sprint!
Sup, dude?
So, how was practice? Oh yeah? You're tougher than I thought. If you think you can handle it, let's go to Tartarus tonight. We have less than 2 weeks to get ready, and I'm sure the next shadow will be stronger than the last one.
No, Theo calls me when, like, there's 2 days until the next full moon. So, no, I'm going on, like, that day. So I don't have to make more than one trip. The special training for tennis continues. You better get going. Gekukan High School Field. You trained all day in preparation for the fellowship on August 1st. Your body feels light, but you quickly got exhausted.
Welcome back.
Apathy syndrome is on the rise again, huh? People seem to have calmed down a bit despite the media, but there will be serious problems if we don't end this. We must defeat the last 6 shadows, beginning with the one we anticipate on the next full moon. If the number of the lost continues to increase, the city will fall into chaos. I don't even want to imagine what that might be like. You're just exaggerating, right? Then again, maybe not. Recently, my alumni association organized a class reunion. I had a splendid time. I still laugh thinking about it.
President Tanaka seems cheerful.
I doubt you'd understand how I feel since you're still young, but a high school reunion is a very important event. It's the perfect opportunity to show everyone else how pathetically their lives turned out. For example, I ran into a classmate who used to make fun of me for only having rice in my bento, and another fellow who once strung up my holy socks on the flagpole. Now they both look at me with envy. Their annual salary doesn't even compare to my monthly income. My business is on a roll, and my private life is also very satisfying. Let me take you under my wing as our exclusive model. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't think I would extend this offer to just anyone.
You sense that President Tanaka has strong feelings for you. You feel like you understand him a little better now.
By the way, remember that 40,000 yen you gave me? I think we can call it even. My time is worth at least 100,000 yen per hour. Think of all the free advice I've given you.
President Tanaka left with a grin on his face.
Make sure you rotate your shoulders. Stretch your wrists and ankles too. Now, let's start off with some running. Concentrate on lifting your thighs. Alright, go!
Hi, how was your day?
Mitsuru-senpai is not back yet. She said she'd be here by midnight. Maybe we shouldn't go to Tartarus tonight.
Sorry to wake you. I detect a shadow. Please hurry to the 4th floor.
What's going on?
There's a shadow in the city. Yamagishi found it by chance.
But the moon isn't full yet. Actually, it seems to be just a normal shadow. However, it is outside of Tartarus.
It's near Naganaki Shrine. Akihiko went ahead since he was in the vicinity. I'm sure he can handle it alone. But let's get ready just in case.
Gotcha.
Yes, this is Fuka.
I'm here. Sorry, but I think you guys better come right away.
What's wrong? Is it a powerful one?
No, the Shadow's been defeated. In fact, it was already defeated when I got here.
What happened?
The little fella's been injured. I want to save him if we can.
The transmission from Akihiko ended.
Little fella? Who's he talking about?
Beats me.
At any rate, let's go.
Naganaki Shrine. A white dog is lying on its side covered in blood. Oh no!
Koro-chan! Are you okay, Koro-chan?
You know this dog?
Yeah, everyone around here does. We have to help him.
First, we must stop the bleeding.
Man, he's one tough fighter. He defeated that Shadow all by himself.
Wait, does that mean that this dog's a Persona user?
He says, "This is a place of peace, so I protected it. There are flowers over there."
Just as Aiga said, there are flowers placed near the side of the shrine gate.
Those flowers. They must be for the priest who died in the accident.
So, he really was guarding this place.
I guess. Don't tell me you can translate dog language too.
Canines do not have their own language. However, speech is not the only means of communication.
This fella really is a rare breed.
Confirmed.
He's not the only one.
All right, let's report to the chairman so we can conclude this mission. As for a vet, it may be midnight, but I believe I can arrange for one.
Good job, boy. You're one amazing dog.
Gakukan High School field.
Wow, I'm surprised you got that. Awesome! You've improved a lot. You're serious about this, aren't you? At this rate, you'll get better and better.
The fellowship finally starts the day after tomorrow.
Hi, how was your day?
One more week until the moon is full again. Unfortunately, the number of victims has been increasing lately. Let's do our best to stop it.
Before I enlighten you today, do you notice anything different about me? And you call yourself a young lady?
President Tanaka seems offended.
I had an appointment at the spa for a facial peel. Isn't my skin simply radiant now? I'm afraid it's all part of the job. I have my fans to think of. At home, I'm completely the opposite. I dress like a slob and only shower once every 3 days. Let me give you an analogy.
President Tanaka seems to be thinking.
Vegetables, perfect! Imagine an organically grown cucumber that looks deformed. Compare that to a cucumber that looks perfect but was grown using chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Which one do you think the supermarket would stock? Wouldn't that be delightful?
President Tanaka seems amused.
In an ideal world, they'd offer safe and delicious vegetables regardless of their appearance. But in reality, supermarkets line the shelves with the prettiest cucumbers. So, why do consumers still buy these cucumbers when they know the truth? Simple. People trust what they see. Appearance matters most. That's why, as much as I hate spending money, I buy expensive ties to win people's trust. Wait, you remember what I just said? About me dressing like a slob and not showering every day? Don't tell anyone! I can't afford to have people start believing I'm ordinary! I only said it because it was you! You're the only one who knows.
You sense that President Tanaka has strong feelings for you. You feel like you understand him a little better now.
Just a reminder, don't tell anyone. If you break your promise, well, I guess I can trust you. Run along now.
You said goodbye to President Tanaka. Your room. You sense someone's presence.
Good evening. It's becoming quite lively around you. So, how are you getting along with the others? I'm glad to hear that. It is 1 week until the next full moon. Are you prepared? To be honest, I'm not too worried about you. However, you should still remain cautious. I'll come to see you again.
Ferris disappeared. The special training for tennis continues. You better get going.
Come on, don't think about catching it with your stick. Pump those legs and get around it. We'll be laughingstocks tomorrow if we go to their school in this shape.
Tomorrow is finally the fellowship.
Oh, hey! Have you looked around lately? The lost are everywhere. My friends get scared when they see them. People don't even feel safe walking around town. We have to do something about it.